Welcome back, children, in your maths class. In this class, we are going to start a new chapter, which is your chapter 3, multiplication and division. Before understanding what is multiplication, let's consider few basic concepts so that it will clear your knowledge about it. Multiplication is a quick way of adding groups of things. Sometimes we also called it repeated addition of numbers. Each group must have the same number of things in it. Each group, here you can see there are 4 groups of oranges and each group has same set. 3 here also in the first group, 3 here in the second group, 3 here in the third group, and last group, that is fourth, we are having 3 oranges here also. So the total will be 12 oranges. How? 3 plus 3 will give you 6, 6 plus 3 will give you 9, and 9 plus 3 will give you 12. So you can say that there are 12 oranges altogether. So 4 groups of 3 is 12, and this is the sign of multiplication, which you will be soon familiar with. Parts of multiplication, we are going to study about it. Here we have a multiplicand as a number multiplied to another number, and on the other hand we are having multiplier is a number with which to multiply, and lastly the answer of it is known as the name of product. 15 multiplied by 2, 5 2s are 10, 1 carry and 0 will be written here at 1's place, and 2 multiplied by 1, 2. In addition to that, we will be taking the carry which was 1 here, and all together it is 30. The product is 30. Before moving to the properties, let me tell you there are 4 main properties of multiplication. The first property is called as the commutative property of multiplication. 2 numbers can be multiplied in any order, and the product, that is the final answer, will be the same. How? We are going to study it through the help of this example. 4 multiplied by 3. If we see 4 times these 3 blocks are there, 1 2 3 4, and over there 3 blocks are there, will give you 12. If we write it in the other way, 3 will be written here firstly and the second number will be written as 4. The same answer will be there, 12. So if we change the order of the number, the product will remain same. Let's take another example of commutative property of multiplication. Here number 3 and 5 is written on the left hand side, and on the right hand side 5 multiplied by 3 is written here. So the final answer over here, 3 multiplied by 5, that is product, is 15 on the left hand side, and on the right hand side also 5 multiplied by 3 will give you 15. So the movement of the numbers will give you the accurate answer, the same answer, the same product. Move to the next property of multiplication, the associative property of multiplication. The term associate means to connect or join with something. According to this property of multiplication, the product of 3 or more numbers remains the same regardless of how the numbers are grouped. If you use this property to multiply 3 or more numbers, if you change the grouping of the factors, the product will remain the same. Let's see how. In the first example, 5 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 1. Here it is in the first group, and if we consider on the right hand side, 5 multiplied by 4 is grouped here, multiplied by 1. So the final answer you are getting on the both side, on the left hand side and on the right hand side, it's 20 is the same product. On the second example, we have in front of us 6 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 7. So 6 and 5 is grouped here, will give you 30. The product is 30 multiplied by 7. So 210 is the product, is equal to, on this side, let's see on the right hand side, 6 multiplied by 5 and 7 grouped here. So 5 7s are 35. 6 multiplied by 35 is equal to 210. We can say that if we change the grouping of the factors, here we have changed the grouping of the factors, the product is remain the same on both hand side. Move to the next property, the third one, identity property of multiplication. Identity property of multiplication, if a number is multiplied by 1, so the final product will be the number itself. Let's see the example. Example of identity property of multiplication. 1 multiplied by 3, the product is 3. If 1 multiplied by 6, the product is 6. If 1 multiplied by 8, the product is 8. If 1 multiplied by 17, the product is 17. If 1 multiplied by 74, the product is 74. If 1 multiplied by 99, the product is 99. If you multiply 1 with any number, so the identity of that number will remain same. That is why it is called as identity property of multiplication. Move to the last property of multiplication. Here we have the last property, zero property of multiplication. Any number times multiply. Here children, don't get confused with the name times. Multiplication is also sometimes called as times. Any number times 0 has a product of 0. A number is here 16 multiplied by 0. The product is 0. So this property, here I have another example for you. 0 is multiplied by all these numbers. Let's consider 0 multiplied by 1. The property says that the product will be 0. If 0 multiplied by 4 is there, then the product is 0. 0 multiplied by 7 is equal to, the product is 0. And 0 multiplied by 9, then the product and the answer will be 0. In the same way, it will be multiplied by 13, the product is 0. And here lastly, 0 multiplied by 58, the product is 0. Before ending this video, let's do a quick recap what you have learned from all the 4 properties. In the recapitulation slide, multiplication properties of commutative property, here you see that if you multiply in any order, the product will remain same. 3 multiplied by 4, we know that the product is 12, and 4 multiplied by 3, we also know that the product is 12. So we can say that if we change the order of the number, we get the same answer on both sides. The second property says associative property, means to join or to combine. You can group the numbers in any combination. Here the first combination is made in front of you, 2 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 5. So you can say 4 5s are 20 and 20 multiplied by 2 times 20 is equal to 40. On right hand side, 2 multiplied by 4, we know it's easy, 8. Then it is multiplied by 8 multiplied by 5. The final product on both the side is 40. The identity property of 1 and any number is the number. Here we are having the example 6 multiplied by 1 is equal to the identity of the same number. Same number you are getting here also, 6. If you take another example 8, 8 multiplied by 1 is equal to the identity of the same number, that is 8. 0 property, the property of 0. The product of 0 and any number of the product of 0 and any number is 0. How? Let's see. 9 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. We have already seen the examples of it. If you take a big number, like if you multiply 213 multiplied by 0, then the 0 property says that the product will be 0. By this, by explaining you these 4 main properties of multiplication, I am going to end this video. Make sure you recap these with the many examples. Thank you class for joining in.